Hey, what's up my friends? There are two crucial things that I think you need to know about this tire inflator before you spend your money on it. I'm gonna talk about those two things in just a second, but first let's talk about its features, what it's like to actually use it. This is a super handy emergency tire inflator for your vehicle. I'll talk about bicycles and balls and other inflatable toys in just a second because this can be super handy there as well. But this is meant to be an emergency inflator. So if you happen to find yourself caught with a flat tire or a low tire, you're going to want this inside your vehicle, but you're also going to want to know exactly how to use it. It's been super handy and helpful for us just to top the tire off or to help us out in a pickle. So this is super lightweight, it's rechargeable. It's recharged by a USB-C port right here. It does come with a short USB-C cable, but any USB-C will charge this right here. Now, when you're using it, hopefully you can see the display out here with the lighting. I'm gonna hold this power button down until it turns on. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it's displaying the PSI right now that is being read from the outlet right here. Now it's also giving me a battery indicator right here to tell me how much battery I have, and it's telling me my mode right there. So when I press this, I can actually find presets. So right now it's on the car preset. It starts at 36 PSI, but I can adjust that just by pushing this up down button right here, and I can dial in the PSI that I want, or I can choose motorcycle, or I can choose ball or bicycle, and it's gonna have presets of PSI for each one of those things, so I don't really even need to use my brain or look up what the PSI necessarily needs to be. Or you can do it to set, and that's a fully set manual, and then you can dial in the PSI from there. Once you have the PSI dialed in, you want to take the hose and just screw it into the top of the unit right here. It's super simple. It's got some nice rubber on there so you can grip it, get it screwed in nice and tight. Now, just know, if you've been pumping for a while with this hose, it can get a little bit hot. So just be careful and avoid touching this hose directly if you've been running this for more than 5, 6, 7 minutes. The other thing is these have about a 10-minute max on them. So if you're running them, if you need to run it more than 10 minutes, it will automatically shut off, or you can shut it off, let it rest for a couple minutes, and then start inflating again. It just gets really hot because it's compressing all of that air in this tiny unit. Now, I have topped off our tire before, and it only drained the battery about 1/2. It also takes about an hour and 15 minutes to recharge fully. So it gets a good amount of battery. You can get a couple tire pumps out of it. When we talk about bike tires and basketballs or other sports balls, you can pump quite a lot with this. Speaking of other things that you can pump up, it does come with these attachments. You have like a inflatable toy attachment right here that you can put down into that nozzle that you usually are putting your mouth on and blowing forever. It also comes with a ball needle and a Schrader adapter for the Schrader stems on bicycle tires. One other nice feature that it has is an LED right here on the top. If I hold the button down, it turns on, and that's nice and bright. It's gonna help me, especially if I'm in the dark or whatever and I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing attached to the tire. I can turn that light on and it will help me, assist me in that as well. So once I've got my PSI dialed in, I've got it attached to the tire, all I have to do is press the power button again, and it starts doing its own work. It will tell you the PSI that's in the tire currently, and it will auto shut off when you hit the set PSI, which is really nice, especially if it's cold out or something like that. You don't have to stand here and monitor it. It will auto shut off as soon as it hits that PSI. So my friends, I hope this video has been helpful in deciding whether or not this is the right air compressor for you. I hope it brings you the same peace and sense of security that it has for our family. We've put them in all of our cars, my wife's, mine, and our 2 daughters that drive, and it gives me so much peace of mind knowing that there's something like this in their car, that if they ever get in a pickle, they can take care of themselves. So thank you so much for watching. Peace, everybody.